If you don't need to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, don't wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
and if you do, shut up about it.
4 a.m. wake-ups?
Just like the only people that tell you that they wake up early are the people that wake up early. You know what I like? That's not what I meant.
How?
That's not what I meant.
The only people at thebasementyard.com/thebasementyard.
Yeah, the basement yard, the oxygen. The only people that like. I'm just gonna stop.
This should be
I'm
good because I feel like you were gonna repeat the same thing. What you're
I'm
trying
just
to
saying,
say
like,
is people.
The
who
only
wake up-
people that talk about waking up early are like the people that do it for no reason. You know what I mean? It's just like, I get up every day at 4 a.m. now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, way to go. Way to fucking go. But
4
like,
a.m. is a little early. He also says he goes to sleep at like 8 p.m.
crazy.
Yeah, it's just kind of wild.
That's what I was gonna say. The same people that say that usually go to sleep at 6:30 p.m. Like Mark.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's
Yeah.
another one. He's like, yeah, I'm up at 3:10, getting it, and he's just like doing pull-ups.
Bro, he wakes up that early to just pray.
He does have.
He
some
stays
prayer.
prayed up, as he says.
Stay prayed up.
Yeah, he goes stay.
So I want you to talk me through some of your phases.
Yeah.
Diadoodle.
No, that ain't it.
That's it. That's him.
It's Diadoodle. And
Diadoodle.
here's
Sorry,
the
it
thing.
was the language barrier again.
I mean, it's not. It's
Yeah.
reading. but-
Diadoodle.
What if I get roasted?
It sounds like a dog.
Yeah, it does.
Is that a Diadoodle?
Oh, come here, you little pisser. It's not a joke. You're joking me, mate.
Oh,
It's Diadoodle.
Diadoodle. And this is
Diadoodle.
something that my mom made up. It's not actually language.
So if you make fun of anyone, you're making fun of his mom, who's a beautiful woman.
So watch
I
it.
would
She's got a
never do
bunion
that.
just
All her
like you, all
bunions,
right? And
yeah,
hers looks
yeah.
so much
Like
cooler
this.
than yours.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
bet.
But my mom, no, she used to call diarrhea that.
Diadoodle.
So that fits perfect into this.
Well, that's
into this
actually that's
episode.
only 50% of the
Yeah.
equation.
Let's cut this.
Well,
into
she would
the-
call it Diadoodle Cha Cha Cha. That's the full name.
Stop
and
it
then
now.
it just then it became Diadoodle, and then now it's just Cha. You have Cha Cha Cha.
So if you had the shit, she would be like, "Oh, mum, I've got a diadoodle cha-cha."
No, I wouldn't say that, but she would. She's like, you got the Cha Cha Cha. She'd say that.
Crazy.
She would still say that.
What's foaming
going
out your
on?
ass?
Can you sniff it enough to where it goes away?
Well, your body. That's a crazy. Like, if there's like a. I hear what you're saying, and I don't hate it.
This kid's like, if I take a huge dump, could I just like eat the stink? And it goes away.
But I love your logic there. Because, like, if it creates a certain amount of particles that are creating the bad scent,
He's gonna eat them.
could you.
Oh, not through my mouth.
I mean.
What,
no.
your ass?
My nose.
I mean, where do you think that goes, brother?
Yeah, but it just feels more intense. You know?
Well, no, it's.
How did you ask that? Can you sniff it away or something?
That's a great question. I think, realistically.
I've done that though. I've thought of that. Like,
Well, your
I've farted and
brain-
be like, oh, I better sniff up because I'm trying to.
Just get it out.
That's so funny.
Get it out. I get it. I get it.
There's this thing on TikTok where people have like it's the TikTok shop. So they make a video and they talk about a product, and if people buy
you
through their
click
link,
it, yeah.
they make money. So people just make up the wildest stories. And there was one I saw where it was like they picked a random celebrity, and it may have been it probably wasn't Tom Hardy, but like they'll be like, Tom Hardy is saying that people are getting uglier. And this is why.
Wait, hold on.
And then it's
Can
like,
we?
if you tape your mouth, then your jaw, like they'll show people like a before and after where they're like this. And then the next photo, they use tape. Like, this is just after 2 weeks. And they're like 100 pounds lighter.
Do we know for sure if Tom Hardy is calling people ugly?
No, we don't.
So how do you know that this marketing technique is not based off truth, Joey?
Because the whole thing is a fallacy. That's why. I'd be afraid to sleep with the
Tom Holland's out here and says all you guys are fat pigs.
Yeah. But like,
I spoke to Jimmy Kimmel last week, and he said everyone is disgusting as hell.
The Noro. So like everyone was
Finish
like,
off.
you can't.
she had the tail end of it.
Yeah,
you know?
like I was like,
just when you think you're getting
it
a little
was
better.
like a marching band in the bathroom.
This
it was
sucks.
so awful.
This sucks so bad.
It was so
I hate this conversation.
It was like a marching
First
band.
the box. Now this. Is this specifically meant to be triggering for me?
Oh my God.
Why are you?
Let your
triggered?
hair down.
You don't like poo?
I don't know.
You don't?
No,
Well, yeah, fair.
I just don't.
Yeah, actually, that was completely.
I don't like anyone talking about it. Like someone once was just like, "What's some boys you talk about?" It was like nobody.
Okay, when you're with your wife, have you ever walked in when she's doing a poo?
That's great.
Bathroom time, doors closed. That's your time. Enjoy it.
Why'd you go like this? You lock her in there? If you're gonna shit, I'm locking the door.
Bolt the door, chain it
Hey,
closed.
that's quite nice though, because it keeps the sex appeal.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, mine's gone.
I mean, you just gotta like. Yeah, you're over there
Mine was
shitting at her
left
mom's
in
house.
Benidorm. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, no, it's just, and I've always been this way. It's not like it's like a new thing. I just like, I was in like
A
middle
trend.
school and I was on the phone with like, it was like a 3-way call. You guys had that here? You guys had 3-way calls over
Yeah,
here?
it's not the 20s.
I know. Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we've
does this all
got
the
Wi-Fi.
I don't know.
You guys got phones? You guys got those things?
But I was on the phone with like my girlfriend at the time and her friend. And her friend was like, "Oh my God, I think what's your name just farted." And I hung up the phone. I didn't talk to her again for like, I just don't like it. It's just,
Yeah, I guess farts are a bit different though.
You will forever have my heart, and that's a promise till death do we part. P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster, strudel, or a Twinkie.
I did not hear that.
call Josh. We need to talk.
Fuck Josh, I'm calling God. It's time to return. Judgment Day is upon us. Rain hellfire. Yo, what?
Dude,
Bro.
since
I
you're
had never
so,
seen all that.
Since you're so good at making decisions.
How about this? Vows. P.S. P.S.
postscript on a vow?
This is how you're writing to your pen pal guy?
Dude. So what he said, for those of you guys that didn't catch it, what he said is, since you're so good at making decisions, you get to choose tonight if you're going to be a toaster strudel or a Twinkie.
If this is my sister, I'm whooping this dude's ass.
Dude, remember that gun that my wife is hiding in her garden?
Yeah,
I already used to shoot all those people that are giving out naked pictures?
Yeah.
I'm using it again, brother. I'm emptying the clip.
I don't even, I can't believe that was real. Have you ever taken a glass from a beer place? I'll tell you someone who has. My mother.
Oh,
Stole 2 of them.
bro,
I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
I know an old white woman that also steals like glasses and wine glasses from bars. Like it's just like not like often, but like has done it.
Who?
Becca's mom. Becca's mom, dude. Her mentality.
I think it's just
She's
like
done it,
a
I think,
thing.
like twice, and she's just like, I paid for this. I'm taking it. And it's like, that's the wildest, most American.
You paid for the thing in
in
the
the
cup.
cup.
Yeah, no, my mom was like, oh, these are really nice. And it had like the brewery's logo on it.
Yeah.
I was like, taking 2 is insane.
One, yeah. I think after the second time, Becca's mom was just like, I probably shouldn't do that again.
We walked outside. I'm just hearing cling, cling. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You just
Bro,
steal
old
glasses? She's
people
like, yeah.
love taking stuff and just saying it's theirs. My dad, when we would go to Cracker Barrel, would steal, without exaggeration, every time, at least 12 or 13 of the mini bottles of the Cracker Barrel syrup.
Like pancake syrup?
Yeah.
Actually, do you know where you guys should go? Is the box.
No.
Let
me be very clear about something.
I love the box.
Let me
They
be
they
very
have one
clear.
in New York. I've gone a number of times.
This is a popular chain apparently now. I didn't know they had one over in London.
This is the OG, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Every story I've heard about that place
Yeah.
makes me want to go less.
I fucking love it.
I love it.
I saw someone stick a funnel up their arsehole, very liquid and water, squirt it out, and then slide onto the stage with it.
See, you don't
And
want to
that's why I
see
love
that.
it.
No.
How is
no,
that?
I don't want to
don't
see
get
that.
I don't get that.
How do I not want to see someone funnel a liquid into their ass
What
and
about
spray it out?
someone hanging by their nipples or shitting on the stage, then eating it
See?
on rollerblades?
Now on rollerblades is the
on
thing.
Can
rollerblades.
someone back me up here?
No one's backing you up.
Why
No
am I the
one's
crazy
backing
one
you
for
up.
not wanting to
Yeah,
see this
yeah.
monstrosity?
When I went in New York,
Yeah.
there was a dude. Oh, I don't know, because
there was tits.
They use the neutral
go.
pronouns.
There was
Price
tits,
of
but
life.
there was a very long, skinny penis as well. So
No,
I don't know what
okay.
was going on, but I
Yeah.
think that was part of the act.
No.
But then they got on stage and they like fake did cocaine,
Okay.
and then had a dildo.
How'd you know it was fake?
Because it was like a mountain. It was like
Okay.
that. It looks like thousands of dollars. So
Yeah.
they're probably not wasting that. That was the only reason. But then he threw his legs up and then started dildoing his ass.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, just having drinks.
Several words I would use to describe that, none of
Right.
which would be amazing. Haunting.
No,
Foaming
going
out your
on?
ass.
Can you sniff it enough to where it goes away?
Well, your body. That's a crazy. Like, if there's like a. I hear what you're saying, and I don't hate it.
This kid's like, if I take a huge dump, could I just like eat the stink? And it goes away.
But I love your logic there. Because, like, if it creates a certain amount of particles that are creating the bad scent,
He's gonna eat him.
could you.
Oh, not through my mouth.
I mean.
What,
no,
your ass?
My nose.
I mean, where do you think that goes, brother?
Yeah, but it just feels more intense. You know?
Well, no, it's.
How did you ask that? Can you sniff it away or something?
That's a great question. I think, realistically.
I've done that though. I've thought of that. Like,
Well, your
I've farted
brain-
and be like, oh, I better sniff up because I'm trying to.
Just get it out.
That's so funny.
Get it out. I get it. I get it.